What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today we're going to be talking all about Splitgate. And this is a game I've been tracking the development of for many years now. In fact, about 2.5 years ago, I made a video talking about my initial impressions of the game because I was invited to a private beta at the time. And back then, I found it to be fairly enjoyable, and I could definitely see the potential of it, but it wasn't super polished at that point, obviously. Additionally, at the time, it was only available on PC, and I could only use mouse and keyboard, which is not my strong suit, so I think that definitely impacted my impression of the game initially. But now, Splitgate is on console as well as PC, or at least the beta is. And it's an open beta. It is not closed like it was a couple years ago, so you guys can hop in and play for yourself. This is a free-to-play game as well, I should mention, so even when it's out of beta, it will be a free-to-play game. And based on what I'm seeing so far, it seems like they're not going to have a pay-to-win style model with this. It seems like they're going to have a battle pass with cosmetic items only. As far as I can tell, everybody has the exact same access to any gameplay-related items. Everything that you could potentially pay for and everything that would be in a battle pass as well looks to be cosmetic only, which is also looking very promising. Now, for those that aren't aware of this game yet, what this is it's basically Halo meets Portal. Now, I should point out that in the background, you're seeing me against bots, and this is like my first couple games getting back into this. So obviously not the most high-skill gameplay you'll ever see in Splitgate, not even remotely close to that. And the reason I'm playing against bots is it seems like there's a lot of interest in this game that just blew up. And therefore, at least when I hopped on to try and record some gameplay for this, the servers were having some issues. So at the time, the only option was to play against bots, but anybody can hop in and you can set up bot matches if you want. I still found it to be fun to just play bot matches, or you can play with friends if you wanted to do that in your own custom matches. And there's also a lot of customization, plenty of maps to choose from as well, and lots of different game modes. There's so much going on with this game right out of the gate, which is awesome. Now, I've also got to say, hopping into this on console for the first time, I was worried that the controls wouldn't feel great on controller because I know this was designed for mouse and keyboard first. But after adjusting my sensitivity and stuff, this feels great. There's lots of control over your settings. While I've still got maybe a little bit more tweaking to do to get everything just perfect, it's feeling great so far. Additionally, I'm really enjoying the simplicity of the gameplay. Like, it's really easy to pick up, but it's also going to have a very high skill gap when you look at the combination of mechanics. When you look at those portal mechanics especially, there's going to be a ton of skill gap involved with those. And what you're seeing in the background is me just dabbling with this for the first time in a couple years, so you're not seeing even close to the full potential of what you can do with these portals, because you maintain your momentum going through these portals, just like in Portal. So if you can get some height on a portal and drop into it, you will just launch out the other side. I think there's going to be some really cool, crazy plays, and I honestly think this is going to be a game that is going to be very well suited to a competitive environment. So at this point, I think the future of this game looks very promising. I think it's definitely going to have a very solid audience, a very solid following. I don't know if it's going to be like the next big thing or anything like that, but I think it's going to be one of those games that carves out its own little section of the arena-style shooters, and I definitely see the potential here to be hooking players in long term. Now, of course, the one big threat is going to be Halo Infinite, and this is coming very soon. So we'll have to see what happens with this game in the future, since I think a lot of Halo fans are just going to be sticking to the new Halo, and they're so stoked for the new Halo. But at the very least, I think this is the type of game that's going to hold over Halo fans until Halo Infinite comes out. And also, I do think the portal mechanics are enough to set this apart and carve out its own small niche within the arena shooter market. It's highly unlikely this is going to be nearly as popular as Halo Infinite for obvious reasons. It doesn't have the brand awareness, doesn't have the recognition. It's not from a AAA studio. This is from a very small indie development team. But yeah, I do feel this game does have a lot of potential to have lasting power and potentially its own competitive league as well. So yeah, if you guys are looking for something new to try, or you're a big Halo fan and you're just waiting for Halo Infinite to come out, I highly recommend checking this out. I'm already having a ton of fun with this. It feels very good, very polished. And I'm actually very happy playing this right now. I just realized my comments in this video so far have been pretty overwhelmingly positive. Just wanted to mention, this is not a sponsored video or anything. This is just genuine excitement. Probably because things have felt really stale in the gaming scene for a while, at least for me in the FPS scene. So when I hopped in and played this again, I was very pleasantly surprised with how well everything handled and all of the improvements that have been made since the last time I tried it. But yeah, that's just my updated initial impressions on Splitgate. I'd like to hear in the comment section below. For those of you guys that have now downloaded this and tried Splitgate, what are your initial impressions? And then for those of you guys that are just watching this video and haven't tried this game out yet, what are your initial thoughts just based on what you've seen, even though you haven't tried the game out yet? Do you think this game is looking really solid and promising, or not so much? Is it something you're just not too interested in? Just let me know those thoughts in the comment section down below. Now, I'm going to let a little bit of raw gameplay play out, just so you guys can get a better indication of like the sights and the sounds and stuff without my voice talking over it. So enjoy the rest of the mediocre gameplay against bots. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll talk to you guys next time.
Lost the lead. Tied the leader. Gained the lead. Killing spree. Double kill. Collateral. Killing spree. Triple kill. Kaleidoscope. King Slayer. Agency. Double kill. Next kill wins! Fragtastic! Double kill! Game over. Victory!